Hey guys, good morning. All right, so there's a few things I want to talk about, and one topic in general keeps lingering. I'll get to that in a second. But first, let's talk about the thumbnail. I'd like to start off. The beer video went perfect. I'm very excited. It's already edited, it's already up, ready to go live. It'll be up on Friday, okay, where we made beer. Now, if you guys remember, I did beer once with my friend Robert in Knoxville. Okay. Robert came out to my Hendersonville home and we made beer, smelled like bread. It was amazing. I don't remember the end result as well as that. It was a while ago. But anyway, it was a fun time. If you've never made beer, you never made wine, there was such a cool process. Um, it truly is an art form. I I can't tell you how many steps there are, but it truly is an art form. The one thing we wanted to do, we wanted to make sure there was clarity, it's very clear, make sure it's very fermented, very strong. Um, we wanted it to, let's see, we wanted it to taste kind of like, we told them we wanted it to taste like a blue moon. Okay. I don't know if you guys have ever had blue moon. It's kind of a, I think it's an orange wheat flavoring. So we were sent the whole kit. We were sent all the ingredients for the recipe. It was a fun process. I cannot take credit for it. Jack Jr. did everything. I watched him. We talked about it as we went along. He did, I mean, hats off. I'm so proud of him because he nailed it. He did such a good job. So, anyway, there will be a discount code if you're into making beer. You want to get the beginner bundle. You want to get anything. You want to just get the recipe. Um, there'll be a discount code Friday, but oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm totally ignoring the chat. I apologize. Take care of your health, brother. Yep, working on it. Good morning. Good morning, Stephanie. Um, so yeah, that beer video is all done. We finally we let it ferment. We bottled it. We let it sit carbonating in the bottle for 2 weeks. Tried it. It said bottle it and put it away 2 to 3 weeks. So we tasted it 2. We tasted it 3. It just came out good. The video is going to be fun. So anyway, just wanted to talk about the thumbnail. Now on to this topic that keeps lingering. All right. So if you guys remember Jack on the Go, I went to a restaurant and they charged me 3% for paying with my card. That's a new thing. So I'll tell you right now, it's new because somebody got away with it. One person gets away with it, everybody starts to implement the charge. Okay. You guys say, well, it gets passed down to the customer through the food prices. Hey, you want to raise your food prices? Go ahead. If I want to pay $15 for a hamburger, go ahead. I'll do it. But I should have the choice. Did not know. It just got tacked on. Was not warned. Um, as long as I can remember, credit cards always charge 3% processing. So why today? Why did it start today? It's just the new thing. So now they're making the customer pay for it. So I I said I took it out of the tip. You guys may not like any of that, but I took it out of the tip because the only way I'm going to change that way of thinking is through my server. If all the servers get together and tell the owner, hey, look, we're paying for this. This is ridiculous. This charge used to be the cost of doing business. When I sold barbecue sauce, I ate the 3% fee every time I charged. So why not? That's just a part of business. That's my thought. You guys may disagree. More power to you. Pay them as much money as you want. Not going to tell you how to do it. I thought you were making a wheat beer. Use it cloudy. When do you do it? What did you do to make it clear? When we transferred the beer, hold on, I'm gonna move my camera. When we transferred the beer to the fermenter, once it started to get cloudy, so we transferred all the clear fluid, the cloudy stuff settled. We had to wait for it to settle first before transferring. We left the cloudy stuff, the yucky ingredient stuff.
There's an ingredient that makes it clear, that helps make it clear before you transfer it.
Say again?
There's an ingredient that you put in that you put in to make it more clear.
The tablet?
Yes.
Okay. You will see us put a tablet in each bottle. No? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm learning this right now. I was a part of the process and I can't remember. There's a tablet that the last 10 minutes, and that clears it up.
That helps keep it clear, and then you put a carbonation tab and a sugar tab.
Yes. So there was a clearing tablet that you drop in was it the fermenter or the mash? In the brewing process. All right. Okay. So I guess it's the tablet, a clearing tablet that somehow clears up the beer. It still was a wheat.
It's along the lines of Blue Moon Shock Top.
Yeah, if you like Shock Top, you like Blue Moon, it's along the lines of that.
But they have many different recipes.
But they have different recipes. So you can notify the company and say, hey, I normally drink an IPA, or I normally drink, I think it's a lager. Yeah. Is it a lager?
A lager, an ale.
Or an ale, or a stout. Talk to them first before purchasing your recipe. They'll send you all the grain. They'll send you all the bitters, everything. They really hooked us up. Let's see. My speech seems kind of slurred. I can only do what my voice will let me do. We've been really busy, so you will see my eye close a little bit more. You will see my voice get more hoarse or slurry if I exert myself. We have a lot going on today. We've been busy all week, so I've been pushing it. But no, Ugly Hobo, I don't drink, but I know what beer tastes like. I used to drink, and I will tell you this definitely came out good. So you'll see in the video. But let's see here. Yeah, just to let you know, is it Dallas? Dallas. Yeah, this right here, I have a vocal cord. It's completely paralyzed. This vocal cord is making up for it. So it sounds a little hoarse, sounds a little raspy, but I can still speak. As long as I can talk, I'm gonna talk. But anyway, so that video is coming out Friday. Now back to the 3% charge. You want to pass it on to the customer? Great. You want to charge me on the bill? Great. But you better let me know that paying cash is an option and a better option, because I would have brought cash. But nobody ever told me till the night was done, the bill was served, and there was a 3% charge on my bill. I'm like, when were you going to tell me? You're just going to slide it in there. So I have a problem with not being forthcoming. You guys should be in support of being transparent, being honest, upfront. You should be in support of that. If you're not, well, that's your deal. But me personally, I would let people know up front. I would not try and slip by. Let's see. Automatic gratuity 3%. No, it wasn't. It was 3% charge to the owner for me using a credit card. So now I'm paying the credit card transaction fee. Belgian white. I guess, is that what we made? Do you remember the type of beer we made, hun? Do you remember the name of the beer we made? Jack, I didn't know you were a professional brewer. I am not a professional anything.
There you
go. Oh, it is a Belgian wit beer, they call it. There you go. That's it. So we had people who drink beer all the time say this was amazing. This was clearer than they're used to. And this came out stronger. Go figure. So anyway, but once again, we now have 48 of these. So if you want to come by and hang out, I got you covered. Okay, what do we got here? Let's look at the chat. Service charge that the restaurant gets hits with processing credit card fees. I know it's service charge for processing credit card fees. I've paid it before. It's been going on for 20 years. So why does today change it? Nobody's been able to answer that. For 20 years, we've paid 3%. I paid it when I sold barbecue sauce. So you guys are like, well, you should stick it to the mom, pa, and blah, blah, blah. That's great. You can say that, then you pay it. But basically, I don't mind paying it if I know up front I'm going to go, yep, sure, I'm paying with the card, I'll pay the fee. But to not tell me and slide it in, that's not proper. Why is it blurry? I have no idea. It's just 3% though, Jack. It's what a business has to charge. Yeah, once again, I completely understand. It's a credit card charge. Quit telling me it's been going on for many, many years. You guys act like it's a brand new thing. And everybody absorbed it. They'd either raise their prices. Tammy says it's against the law. Against the law. It was when it first came out. Now it's not. Go figure. Laws are a little weird. So anyway, what do we got here? Let's see, Lauren, may I ask? Is this? I have my real wedding ring in the safe. This is so I don't bang it in the kitchen and scratch it up. So I wear this to represent that I'm married. It's a silicone ring. It's got a lifetime warranty. And if it stretches, breaks, whatever, I get another one. So this ring is my wedding ring for now. The official one is in the safe. Place before where the business owner makes the bar staff pay 30%. Yeah, once again, if you're going to go in business, there's a lot of fees that come with being a business owner. I don't care if it's a restaurant. I don't care if you pour cement. I don't care what your cleaning service. There are fees that are part of your business. So you work that into the pricing. You have to. Or you eat it. I've done that too. That's fine. They can hide the charge in the food price. But when, like, for example, California, you can't hide $20 an hour for a burger. You know, those burgers are going to go up and up, and you're going to pay $20 for a Big Mac. It is what it is. But you guys have the choice of going there or not going there. That's all. So, what will happen is in California, I'm going to predict it right now, the prices keep creeping up to take care of the costs. Number one, I think as a franchise, all locations will go up personally and help out California. I got my water here. I got my water back here from yesterday. Oh, and I got a beer if I get real thirsty. Um, so anyway, I think the franchises are going to go up to spread the $20 an hour minimum wage. They get paid. I totally disagree with California, but I totally disagree with Tennessee. They only pay two and change to servers. That's like slave labor. But so I think there's a happy medium. Um, Minimum wage for me was like five and change when I was a kid, and I was making minimum wage. But I did it. Sold shoes, minimum wage. 20 an hour should be a livable wage for everyone in America, Jack. Yes, definitely. So the other thing is at a certain point, people will stop paying $20 for a hamburger or whatever, wherever it stops. They're going to just not go. They're already not going to McDonald's. They've already written articles about people not going. That's a California thing. Those places will not survive in California. So what they're going to do is shut down all their California locations. I know In and Out, their East Coast office is going to be in Franklin, Tennessee. That's coming, I think, this year. We got In and Out coming to Tennessee. Um, I think we're going to find a lot of companies doing that because San Francisco is a great example. The crime got so bad, they couldn't survive doing business in there. They were being broken in, stolen, everything. They just shut it down and they left. San Francisco's like a ghost town right now. So I think the same thing's going to happen with the rest of the state regarding minimum wage. So anyway, that's my opinion. Let's see what happens. It's gonna take a while, take a year or two to really settle. They may change the law then. I don't know. They may realize the error of their ways. But when minimum wage in California is more than most of America makes, it's crazy. And nobody's going to California. Sorry. That's not going to happen. I mean, 405 already is a parking lot. Anyway, you're going to stop watching Fox News all day. Okay. I don't watch the news. Haven't in 7 years. But Ugly Hobo, thank you for saying I do. But I don't. Um, I'm just telling you my personal feeling as a customer, coming from the customer point of view. Oh, let's see here. I don't know what it's like for you guys, but you're expected to flip. Wow, 15 to 20%. Yeah, tipping is becoming. I've always tipped. Tammy's always served food. She lived off her tips. So I'm not against tipping, but I am against passing on your business charges. That's great. So now I'm paying your business charges and you're making all the money. Great. That's good. Let's see here. I don't know what it's like. Oh, I don't do that. What's California bad business practices? Why? My barbecue sauce didn't shut down because of bad business practices. It shut down because my manufacturer went under because of the pandemic, along with so many other people. Restaurants, stores, businesses. Pandemic was hard on a lot of people. So that's what happened. And I haven't shopped, I haven't looked. I want to bring it back, but I haven't had time. I've been so busy on so many other things. So let's see here. People are just being trolls. Oh, no, they can ask. It's all good. California is booming. I don't know what that means. I know both my brothers hate it there. Well, my one brother, he's more in Riverside, San Bernardino. He kind of likes it there. But my other brother dislikes it there. He's looking to make some changes. It's like so many other people. The number one people coming to Tennessee is from California. So, yeah, it's booming. It's booming people right out of there. Um, Jack, you're confusing me. Okay. You tell me nothing else. New house. If you come up with a name for the studio. Okay. I'm probably not giving unless we get sponsorship and somebody purchases the name. I'm probably not naming the studio. It's probably just going to be the studio. So there's no reason to give it a name. I talked it over with my brother, and we thought, how about just the studio? I thought, okay, that's fine, unless somebody wants to sponsor the name. But it's coming along. Windows and doors already in, installations already in. I'll show you around as soon as it's all done. Once it's all drywalled, I'll show you around. Let's see. I'm just yeah. I'm bummed. I'm not making the sauces anymore. Um, I really thought they were top notch. The manufacturer was amazing. I still have my manufacturer in California. So if you live in California, you can go to Greg and Jim's Meat Market. They carry it. And then the Butcher Block in Las Vegas carries it. Let's see. Dear Jack. Um, what would you suggest to a non-beer what as something to try? I don't know what that question is. Um, hey Taco, rewrite your question. I'm not sure what it is. On weekends, by the way, each Saturday, what we're doing is we're going down to the garage, going through all our items, boxing everything up, putting them on pallets, getting them ready to move to the new house. We're still, July 4th is the end date. We've got I'll show you the new kitchen, the kitchen studio. I'll show you the new, it's weird. We have two kitchens. I'll show you everything and you guys will get to see it. And this print is so small. Sorry. That's for a non-beer. Okay. A non-beer drinker. Is it that you don't like the taste of beer? Because if you don't like the taste of beer, you're probably more of a dessert. I do know that Mexican beers are a little bit sweeter. This is, I'm guessing, but Mexican beers have a little sweetness to them. You could try that if you want to try beer. If you don't, you want to go mixed drink, you'll probably go more like a dessert drink, like a White Russian, something a little sweeter, grasshopper or whatever. Old fashioned, those are good. Um, but what is it? Yeah. I love it when you guys say hi to each other. That's so cool. You guys are really cool for that. It's not about me, it's about you guys. That's so cool. I love it. All right. So let's see. California to buy your sauces. Bummer. I promise when, because I think I'm going to bring the sauces back. Don't know when, don't know how. I don't know if I'm going to partner with somebody, don't know. But when they come back, I promise everybody will know. I'll let everybody know. Um, we've won barbecue competitions with that sauce. Let's see, dear Jack, what's your favorite brand of vodka? Um, I don't drink vodka, but if I did buy a vodka, you held a gun to my head, said buy some vodka. It would either be like Belvedere, Grey Goose. It'd be like It wouldn't be Popov, because that just makes the hair on your chest fall off. But I would go with the kind that tastes more like water, because I don't like the flavor of vodka burning in my mouth. So, um, but if I were, it would be like Belvedere or Grey Goose. What's your favorite brand? Okay, got that. Jack with Steak Wars wrapping up. Um, okay, well, Steak Wars is never really wrapping up. It'll always be alive. I know my buddy Rob tried the outlaw steak and he enjoyed it. It's been my number one steak for years. But then they did some weird stuff and they went through a time period where they were cutting it half as thin. And I'm like, eh. But his looked really good. So I quit drinking. Age 29. No. Yeah. Please understand, guys. Whatever you drink, whatever you eat, if it's not good, it's going to come back and haunt you later. I promise. I'm sure most of you are semi healthy to healthy. I'm sure you're all doing great, but I promise when you get up there in age, everything comes back to bite you. So if you experimented with stop drinking for years, that's going to come back. Um, so take care of yourself now. Please be safe. The porterhouse looks so much better than the ribeye. Yes, the porterhouse was phenomenal. It's like one of the best porterhouses I've had in years. But I have to say that wasn't a ribeye. They fed me stew meat. It was you could feel the toughness. Ribeye isn't like that. And when I bit right into it, I thought right away, that's not a ribeye. Doesn't have a bone attached to it. That's why I always get ribeye on the bone. If you ever see bone in ribeye, that's the kind of buy. Because I keep picking this cup up, never drinking it. Um, because there is, I like to call it the fillet, but there's an outer rim that's a little fattier, and it separates from the ribeye when you're eating it. But that's kind of like the fillet that's always on a ribeye. This had nothing. This was a square chunk of tough meat. I was blown away that they served it to me. But the weird thing is, the manager never came over to argue, to discuss. I said, look, I, I do this a lot. I know what it tastes like. That's like a butcher going in and ordering a ribeye and getting that. He would lose his junk. So I'm not going to pay no 30 some odd dollars for some stew meat. But anyway, do, 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 do. No, the manager didn't want me to leave. His comment was, bring him another steak. So I wasn't going to take a chance on another ribeye coming out that way. So it was, I meant to go up to the next ribeye. There were two ribeyes, a 12 ounce and a 20 ounce or 16. But we wound up accidentally going with the porterhouse in our discussion. Um, Some ribeyes don't have bones, Jack. No, every ribeye has bones. It means somebody's removed the bone. It has a bone on it. If you've ever cut meat, you'll know. Let's see. Yeah, not all ribeyes have. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, not all. Hey Ken, good morning. Good morning, Wim. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, please be kind. I only buy boneless ribeye. Well, I've seen there's a video on YouTube of taking meat scraps and meat glue and wrapping the meat glue and scraps together, shaping it chemically. It melts the meat and you shape it into a ribeye, and then you can slice it when it's all said and done. I don't want that. I want real stuff. Um, and they're charging $40, $50 a steak. And I don't want, I mean, I do playing with your food, but not like that. But anyway, that's why you always make sure it has a bone so they haven't messed with your meat or some printer hasn't printed your meat. Whatever the thing that's going on that year. All right. So let's see. Oh yeah, Jack for sure. That's why I only buy from local farm. Gave up with. Got it. Yeah, if you have a local farm, by the way, California has local farms. You may live in the concrete jungle, but I promise you there is a local farm that will sell you right off the farm meat. They'll butcher it themselves. They'll take care of you. And if you've never bought from a local farm, test it out. The meat tastes completely different than the meat you're getting at Walmart. Which, by the way, there is a big major recall at Walmart on ground beef. Check your packages if you buy ground beef from Walmart. Look up the numbers. It'll give you the batch number. Be careful. E. coli is all throughout their meat right now. So anyway, let's see. We need a non. Yes, we need a non-lab verification for meat. Couldn't they glue the meat to the bone? No, that because meat adheres to the bone differently. With it's you would know. You would know if you ever bit meat off a bone. You would know. So I don't think they would ever try. They have printed bones. I don't know how they do that, but when the bone is attached, it's obviously attached by like tendons. It's different. It reacts different. So the glue would be obvious. Jack, all I'm saying is just because a ribeye doesn't have a bone in it doesn't mean it's not a ribeye. Okay. I didn't say if they cut. First of all, every ribeye has a bone. They choose to take it off or buy it without the bones. But somebody cut the bone off. It's just the way God makes cows. Ribeye has a bone. Okay. You can get a boneless ribeye. That means they have cut it for you. But I'm just telling you that if it's available, you buy the steak with the bone. And the porterhouse had the bone. It was beautiful. T-bone steak has the bone. That it guarantees you it's excuse me guarantees you it's real meat. Okay. Are your dogs in the room? They just got a bath. They're all excited. They're running around. Have you eaten fake meat bones? I don't even eat real bones, so I haven't eaten fake ones either. Let's see. Um, uh, Junior is heavy into the football thing right now. I know that, so he may have stepped away from streaming to concentrate on working out, on training, on playing, on traveling, that kind of thing. I know football is more important to him than video games, which is a shock, but it is. I'll ask him if he's ever going to come back to streaming. So next week, join me here. Ask me, did you ask Junior if he's going back to streaming? I don't give you the answer. But I don't think he's given up on streaming. The most taste is near the bottom. You know what, Wim? That if you've ever eaten pork chops with the bone, okay, you're so right. The best tasting meat is the meat closest to the bone. If you've eaten the meat off the bone, it's way better, more tender, more flavorful. I don't know why. You guys may be able to scientifically explain that, but I've noticed the meat on a pork chop closest to the bone is the best. And probably with the ribeye, probably with anything with a bone. Porterhouse, same thing. Look at this, we're all talking steaks. And let's see. Okay, Ugly Hobo, pork chops. I understand. Pork chops most of the time come with a bone. You can get boneless, but I mean, you keep there's always a bone. Somebody chooses to cut it off. So it's not like, I mean, because the boneless chicken would be the easier chicken to catch. You'd be like, ah, you know, because they don't have any bones. People remove the bones. But all the pork chops I always buy, you know, have a bone. Um, I can't remember the last time I bought pork chops without bones on them. But Ugly Hobo, you're right. You can purchase it without the bone, but it has had a bone. You try and buy it with the bone if you can. More flavorful, more enjoyable. What was his age? We knew his age. Heavy in a call, and I'm jealous of him back living. No, Wim, don't worry about your English. It's okay. You guys, please. I all I speak is English. So forgive me for my poor Spanish. Um, let's see here. Trying to keep up with all the comments. Uh, not always a pork loin. Yes, a pork loin. The bones have been removed. Pork loins are good too, and they're very affordable still. Pork loins are very affordable. I'm guessing we're talking about the long tube, the long piece of meat. I believe that's pork loin. Let's see. The non-real meat has so much saturated fat. I always thought plants don't. No, plants don't have saturated fats. They have saturated poisons. That's how they became plants and got harvested. 16 different poisons. I mean, they spray, it's called carcinogenics or something like that, but they spray tobacco, soybeans, they spray corn, they spray to kill the bugs, and it seeps into the plant. Then your produce is grown. Have fun with that. I choose to stay away from that because because I know how bad that stuff, that poison is. Hey Jack, is your doctor going to do annual follow up on your numbers? I guarantee he will be shocked. Yeah, we've done my numbers. Um, he was so happy with them. he don't want to see me for a year. I used to see him every 3 months. Like, dude, what are you ghosting me? But no, he definitely said you don't have to come back for like a year. So I'm off diabetic medicine. I don't have to see my. It was my heart doctor that did the blood. I don't have to see my heart doctor for a year. Slowly but surely. I mean, this is going to be, guys. This is a marathon, not a sprint. This is a long process. The carnivore people that I follow and research from, they've been doing it for years. My brother, he's on his 7th year. So it's not like this happens overnight, but I will tell you the changes happen in the first week. Bam. They can be rough because some of you are really addicted to those sugars and carbs. So you may have withdrawals. You may get diarrhea. You may, if you're getting all cleaned out, but you will feel different in the first week. Some of you may be rough. Uh, some of you may be good because you've been watching what you eat. Um, but it'll let you know. Trust me. Let's see. Wait, you're still on carnivore? Yeah, that wasn't mashed potatoes. That was butter. I don't eat mashed potatoes. I haven't had mashed potatoes in years. You guys thought that was mashed potatoes? No, that was butter on my steak. Animal fat. Wow. Um, but I can see where you're the second person that thought it was mashed potatoes. So I'm not knocking it. It just looked different in video. But I don't eat my sides. If I order a steak in a restaurant, I pack the sides up or I just leave it on the plate. Usually I take it with me, feed it to the family, because they eat that stuff. So, um, no, that wasn't mashed potatoes. Hey, Tam,
What?
you remember the butter that was on the steak?
Yes.
Okay, everybody thinks it's mashed potatoes.
No, it's the whipped butter.
It's the whipped butter. Yeah, I garlic butter, whipped butter. It's really good. If you never put butter on your steak, mm, look out. It's way good. So, for those of you who thought it was mashed potatoes, there you go. It's whipped butter.
You didn't eat mashed potatoes when you had sides.
Yeah, I didn't even eat the mashed potatoes when I was allowed to eat the mashed potatoes. Let's see. Go to the farmer's market and find a reputable farmer. Good suggestion. Great suggestion. Your farmers markets always bring out the farmers. Always bring out the people you want to do business with. Whether you're a vegetable eater or a meat eater, your farmers are going to be at the farmers market. I love farmers markets. It's like an Atkins diet. No, Atkins is low carb, no sugar, low carb. Okay, but this is zero carb, zero sugar, and Atkins allows a lot more, so it's not like an Atkins. I remember when I was a kid, I did Atkins. Atkins been around a while. So let's see. I had to run. Have a good week. Oh, say goodbye to Rob. Bye, Rob. Uh, that's not fair to the viewer. That looked like mashed potatoes. Okay. I swear it was butter. Why not add a side that's more carnivore? What is a side that's carnivore friendly? I mean, if they had, let's say, fried cheese, where they bake it and not bread it, I'd order that on the side. If they had, they don't have sides that are carnivore friendly. I can't think of one. They just don't serve that. Let's see. exercise. Trying to get more exercise in because I'd be going a lot faster if I wasn't disabled, where I can't get around easy. Um, I will tell you this: there is an art to walking with a cane. I didn't know that. There is an art to walking with a cane. You don't lean on a cane. And I started by doing that. My hand would hurt. It was a mess. But the cane now is more, it's more of a touch. It's more of kind of set your balance. Can't explain it, but don't lean on a cane. Use the cane for balancing, just a slight touch. I'm learning as I go. So anyway, my suggestion, Jack, is next time to substitute something. Yes. Oh, yes, I did. Did I get grilled shrimp that night?
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did get grilled shrimp. So that is a side. Sometimes, like,
not really. It's an addition to your meal, it's not a side.
it's not really a side, but it's an upgrade. It's an addition. Excuse me. My throat. Sorry. So it is an addition. You can get grilled shrimp added, and I've done that, and that has butter on it too. Very good. Thank you. What do you mean breadcrumbs? Um, Breadcrumbs are better from pork rinds, which I will be doing a fried chicken. I'll coat the chicken in egg. You'll see. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. I'm gonna do chicken nuggets. I'm gonna do calzone, all that stuff. We're gonna do carnivore versions. Oh, I'm really excited because we're going to be doing carnivore crack. I'm also excited about that. Will you deep fry the chicken in beef tallow? Yes, I will. Look at Ken's already building the video. I love that about you. You're thinking outside the box.
You can't do Nutella.
No, tallow. Yeah. Will you do? Yes, I will do that. Pork rinds are full of fat and saturated fats. Okay, ugly hobo. Are you just there to knock everything? Because you're really getting on my nerves. Okay, everything does not have sugar, doesn't have fat, doesn't have. What are you, my mom? My mom's dead. I don't need another one. Unbelievable. So anyway, we'll take care of that. So pork rinds will be my choice of breading. Okay, and it does a really good job. You grind it up in the blender, you get a fine powder, you roll it in it, you're cooking it, boom. I may air fry, so I haven't decided. I can fry in tallow or I can air fry it. We may try both. Maybe a few pieces in the air fryer, a few pieces in tallow, and then we'll taste them side by side. I'll tell you which one's better. So anyway, oh wow, boy. Well, I guess I ran over a little bit. I try and do about a half hour, just so you know. And if I do it under an hour, more power to me. So let's see here. You have that amazing deep fryer too. Yes, but I probably won't submerge it. Probably be doing like about that much. So I'll cook one side, then I'll flip it, and then I'll fry the other side. I don't want to do a whole pot full of tallow. That gets very expensive. It's like deep frying your turkey. You only want to do that on Thanksgiving because it gets very expensive. So, if it, because I don't want to do anything that would cost you unnecessarily. I want you guys to enjoy the recipe. So we will work on it. My buddy Ken will help me. We'll probably bounce some ideas off each other as we go along, and then we'll show you that video. Uh, let's see. Tech Time is going to release a video this week. F as in Frank released a video on Saturday talking to my brother 4 months into carnivore, talked about everything you guys do, everything I do. We just kind of updated. So F as in Frank, Tech Time, we've got Jack on the Go. We got more coming. We got Cooking with Jack. More stuff's coming. Yeah, pretty excited. So let me let you go. Let's see. Hold on. I will always help you, Jack. Message me privately. Yeah, we'll chat, Ken. Jack, I'll do Tech Time with you. Yeah. Ken, you can or F as in Frank. Yeah, if you want to come on, we got to decide what we're going to talk about. Yeah, I'm still friends with Mitch. Still friends with Charles from Fishhook. Still friends with all of them. Just because I don't keep working with them. Still friends with the Ellis Way. Still friends with um, who else? Just because I'm not hanging with them all the time doesn't mean we had it out. Nothing went wrong. It's just they are just great people. They all just went on their own. They only need my help at the very beginning. After that, it's like pushing your kid out of the nest. All right. So I start them. There's a few people that I'm going to help that I've worked with in the past. They'll be coming back. Well, you'll see. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining me. Um, let's see. Was there anything else I wanted to say? No, I think that's it. All right, guys. Take care. Have a good Saturday. Once again, I'll meet you right back here live next Saturday. And I think Thursday, me and Jimmy will do a live stream of F as in Frank, the trending topics. If you're not into trending topics, don't show up. I don't need you guys to show up. I want you to show up. I want you to enjoy yourself while you're here. I want to answer your questions. I want to help you out. Uh, Maybe shine some light on some topics. But once again, I don't want you ever to sit through any crap that you don't want to sit through. So I love you guys. Happy Saturday. Take care.